Hey everybody, it is Lisa. Look out, Lisa from Cash Advance. How's everybody doing out there, geocachers? And welcome back to Look Out, Lisa Live. I'm Lisa from Cash Advance, and I'm so glad you're here. Whether you're watching this live on Facebook, YouTube, hey YouTubers and Facebook folks, or if you're catching this even on the replay later. So tonight is one of my favorite kinds of lives. It's the Cash Crate unboxing. Cash Crate. We're going to open up and see what we got in the September 2025 Cash Crate. And I cannot wait to show you what's inside. So I've got some practical, some awesome and adventurous items to help you level up your geocaching game. And it's a special time for geocaching. As you all know, we're celebrating the 25th anniversary of this amazing game, hobby, sport, addiction, whatever we'd like to call it. And we packed in a few celebratory surprises as well. And if you're here live, please say hi in the chat and let me know where you're tuning in from, and tell me if you're Cash Crate crew member or if you're just maybe geocache curious. All right, so ready to dive into the box? Let me see if we've got folks here joining us. Oh, we do already. Houston Dave, awesome. Hey, yeah, it's an unboxing. Absolutely, it's time. I'm a little bit behind, and I thought I'd go with our most recent one. And I'm going to even also show you the Cashkins Club that we actually shipped out this month in October. And we're getting ready today. I'm going to be shipping out our Cash Track Club. Sorry, no spoilers on what's going out this month. Well, I've got one little spoiler that I'll show you for this month's Cash Crate. And so the Cash Crates themselves are going to start shipping out tomorrow. Tomorrow. We'll be getting out the first batch and then rolling them through into next week to get all the rest of them out, and our t-shirt club and our combo crates as well. So awesome. Nicole, good to see you too. Oops, my clicker is just not working. I see you there. Greetings, Nicole B. Genius. Awesome. There you are. Looks like everything is on like a 5-second delay here, even just getting this thing started. It was acting up a little bit as well. So anyway, why don't we get going here? So just to let you all know, I am in our home or our office, the warehouse office studio. This is the front office here where we do a lot of our packing, because we've got some really nice windows and light coming in here. And then back behind us is the warehouse space. And that's where we store everything, and we do some assembly, and also where we make our t-shirts. We've got all of our t-shirt equipment making back there. Well, we don't actually make the shirts themselves. Those we order in, but we do our own printing on them, or decorating is the technical term. So back to the unboxing, which Houston Dave, Texas is super excited for. In September, we actually didn't ship a box. We shipped an envelope. We have these really cool envelopes that we have had made. Chris Mackey designed these. He's also the one that designed our boxes. And, it's just like the box, but bigger. Often we have items that are too big to fit into the Cash Crate, yet we still want to get them out to all of our members and, have a wonderful experience of getting what you're going to be getting in the Cash Crate. So for this particular month, we actually shipped everything in an envelope, and these are super durable. I don't think they're going to be particularly reusable. Maybe use them for a CETO when you're done with, when you've opened them up and got everything out. But I can let you know that for October, we are going back to our regular boxes. So all of our October Cash Crate and Combo Crate members will be receiving the boxes. So let's dive in. Oh, Nicole, I love that. It's always a joy to come home to a happy mailbox. Absolutely. I have a lot of our Cash Crate members tell us it's like happy mail or happy mail. I've had some members that have told me, maybe they've been having a hard week or a hard month. Times are hard for a lot of us. And just to get that Cash Crate, it's something special just for you, coming to your mailbox or front door, wherever that you get your mail from. So yes, it's absolutely a wonderful thing. Thanks for sharing that. I love it. All right, so let's go ahead and dive in. So inside of each one you'll always find an insert, usually about this size. Sometimes it's full page, sometimes a little bit bigger. And it talks about the theme. Often it's a theme. And then it lets you know exactly what's in your cash crate, how many of everything, and then a little bit of information about what it might be. Sometimes we send things that are brand new, never seen before. And so we're going to give you a little bit of information and keep an eye out. This one doesn't have one, but sometimes there will be a QR code that you want to scan that will take you to a web page that will give you even more information. Not everything's going to fit on here, obviously, and we want to give you the whole story. So if you find a QR code on any of your inserts, please scan them. They're going to give you even more information. Excuse me, just a sec. There we go. Fall allergies. I have spring allergies, summer allergies, and fall allergies. So much fun. All right. So in this one, the September 2025 Cash Crate, it's where tools meet teas, actually, and every find feels fine. So this month, we're blending utility with style and a sprinkle of sweetness. Whether you're gearing up for a weekend hike or a lunchtime park and grab, your crate has got you covered. So the very first item is what we call, let's pull it out here. It's the doohickey. So it's a tot. I love these tots from our good friends at Night Eyes. We love working with them. They're a great company, and we've got lots of tots and lights and different things from them. So be sure to check them out as well. So this is the doohickey key tool. It's a pocket powerhouse ready to tighten, slice, pry, open, whatever your next caching adventure demands. So it's got all kinds of tools here. You've got a Phillips screwdriver on the top. You actually have a little ruler here along the side. Let me hold that up so you guys can hopefully see that. Hopefully that's coming in. There. Yeah, it's kind of hard when it's just shiny metal. Ruler, it's got a wrench. Bottle opener, you can open bottles with it. A serrated edge. So be careful. It is a little bit sharp. I mean, it's not like, a knife sharp, but it does have a serrated edge if you need to, cut something. Not sure what that might be, but you never know when you're out geocaching. A scoring point, a nail puller. It is a nail puller. And then this little tip here is the other screwdriver. So you've got two different types of screwdrivers. And of course, it comes on a little clip. So you can attach it. There we go. Attach it to your belt, your backpack, your keys, whatever you would like to put on it. Yeah, I agree. It's a fun name, isn't it? The doohickey. Doohickey. Yeah. Anyway, they have fun names for these. And it truly is it's a doohickey. It does a lot of things. So this was a really nice one that we were happy to be able to put into the cache crates. So then the next item inside our bag here, everybody actually got a t-shirt, not just our t-shirt club and our cache crate or combo crate members. They got something different. Well, actually they got this one, but all of our cache crate members got this one. So this was a really fun t-shirt. The color, I'm hoping it's coming through. It's Time. It's a light green, almost like a light moss colored green. And I've actually grown to love this color, but I like green. I think most cachers do. I often get requests for green, blue, and then purple, our favorite cache colors items. So what we did is we geocaching defined here. So geocacher, and then we put on the pronunciation, geocacher. It's one who uses multi-million-dollar satellites to find Tupperware in the woods. Right? Yeah. Explorer, puzzle solver, treasure hunter, and fueled by curiosity, adventure, and the occasional snack, which we'll get to here in a moment. So this was a fun one. This was 100% ring spun cotton by our friends at Bella Canvas. They're the ones that make these t-shirts. This is actually my t-shirt, and I'll admit I cut off the tag because I hate having a little tag on there. Do I have one with the tag? I have the different version here of the Bella Canvas. Of course, they're going to come with the tags on them. I just take off my own tags because Can't stand something tickling me on the back of the neck. But the cool thing about most of the Bella Canvas tags is they actually they'll rip off if you're careful. Or, if it's pulling a little too much, always, give it a easy snip. So these are pre-shrunk, washed and wear, ready to go. We always recommend washing t-shirts once before you wear them, of course, and turning them inside out if they're decorated. And they're going to be decorated if they're coming from us. We're going to be putting some fun stuff on them. So go ahead and turn it inside out and give it a regular wash. You've got all the washing instructions on the inside tag, which I did not take off because for some reason those don't bother me. Yeah. Oh, no, it doesn't. Actually, it is on the top tag, all the instructions. And Nicole, yeah, you're the same way. Yeah, I know a lot of people are that like to take the tags off. My husband doesn't. So it's easy to tell, because we have a lot of the same shirts. It's easy to tell whose is whose. Mine doesn't have a tag on it, and his will. So cool. I'm glad I'm not the only one. I think a lot of people do. So this was really cool. This was the t-shirt that everybody got. That is a member of the Cash Crate crew. So when you sign up for any of our subscriptions, we do ask for your t-shirt size. And that's something that you can go back into the member portal and change if your t-shirt size changes. If you've got kids that are growing or what have you, if your shirt changes for any reason, you always want to be sure to keep that up to date because it's a surprise. We're not going to always tell you that we're sending a t-shirt. So be sure to go in and make sure that your t-shirt size, we go from adult, the unisex, adult small, up to 3X. These are mediums here, actually. I myself had changed from small to a medium. And I like them a little bit loose anyway. So I had to go in and change my own size. So this is what everybody got, the time-colored geocacher defined t-shirt. Let me tell you, that was a lot of fun getting all these shirts put together, folded, and then shipped out to everybody. We have a special t-shirt folder that we use here in-house. So they're all, folded very nicely. And also, as you all know, that we do our own decorating in-house as well now too. So super excited about that. It brings our costs down. So we're able to fit in more good stuff to everybody that we send our Cash Crates to. Then the other thing, speaking of snacks, I sure mentioned a snack, right? So everybody got a Honey Stinger Energy Waffle. And oh my gosh, these are so good. This flavor is peanut butter chocolate. And it's plus nut butter. And we've been friends with the Honey Stinger folks for, probably a long time. I'm going to say 7 or 8 years probably. And they've got lots of different really good products for keeping you fueled and good to go out on the trail while you're out there, either power running, first to find, or out geocaching. So it's always good to have snacks for the trail. And what I love is how thin these are, super thin. So they'll fit well into a pocket, might melt a little bit or get a little melty, but I always have a spare one in my cash bag. Of course, you want to keep an eye on your expiration date, but these are good till June of 2026. So that's the other thing. We're not going to send you things that are expiring like next month. We always want to make sure that we're sending you something fresh that's going to last for some time. So you've got the Honey Stinger waffles, and Nicole says that we have you hooked on them. Awesome. I know, they're really good, aren't they? I always overorder. Have a few extras on hand, keep ourselves fueled here in the warehouse too. So everyone got one of these. And it's a sweet boost for long hikes, tricky puzzles. Yeah, you got to keep your brain fed too when you're working on puzzles, thinking food. And powering you through a DNF streak even. Wow. So yeah, that's the Honey Stinger snack that we got on there. I love them. And they're good for swamp hikes. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, I bet they would be. Definitely. Nicole, you have to tell me where you are. Swamps are something we really don't have around here. We have wetlands here and there, but it's fairly dry in our area here on the eastern side of Washington. It's like Texas. Texas has a wet side and a dry side, El Paso to Houston. Washington State has that too. Seattle to eastern Washington, Spokane area. We're on the dry side of the state. So, but yeah, definitely powering through really any kind of environment. And we also included some fun stickers. These are ones that we made ourselves, and they're square, which is a little different. I probably should have made them more round, but I like this design. So, and it's exactly what is on the t-shirt. This part here is what goes on the geocacher t-shirt. So it's exactly the same, matchy, and the colors really go well together too. So that's part of our theme this month, was the greens and the browns as well. And things that you would want, obviously, while you're out geocaching. So we've got stickers. Everybody got 2. At least 2. Maybe even 3 if you're lucky. Let me know if you got 3. Oh, you're in Florida. Okay. The swamp rats. I love it. I've only been caching in Florida twice now. Well, 3 times technically, but very briefly. Once, literally, I dipped my toe across the border on my way up to going caching in Rome some years ago, just to get the state. It was my first time. And then another time I was at a conference in Orlando, and had an extra day at the end of that. That was really cool. It was Sub Summit. It's a conference just for, and trade show as well, and workshops and such. And it's just for subscription box subscription box owners, that sort of thing. So, there are people there from like BurkBox and some of the really big names, and like Netflix. That's a subscription. They were there as well. So that was in Orlando, and I got to do a little bit of caching, and then in and out for a cruise too. So definitely want to get back there. And you're in Central Florida. Having sealed snacks are super helpful when you're in chest high. Oh my gosh, chest high waters, that's crazy. But yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. And it's not just paper, obviously. So these are definitely sealed up. They're going to be fine if they get wet. Probably wouldn't want to leave them soaked for, days and days, but you're going to eat them before that. So yeah, good. I'm glad to know that they work out all right. That's awesome. So 2 stickers. And then going back to our insert here that is within every one. And then we have a thing called the add-on trackable. So for an additional $8 a month, you can get an additional trackable, something different from what's in the Cache Crate. Some of our Cache Crates do have trackables in them. We include them probably about 4 times a year or so, sometimes a little more. That everybody gets a trackable, but those that get the add-on trackable get an additional different one, not just the same one twice, although it might be a set. So it might be one of one finish and one of a different finish or color or that sort of thing. But often it's something completely different and unique. And this month was from our friends at HQ, geocaching.com, and it's Tracker. We love this little guy. Everybody needs a little dog friend potentially while you're out geocaching. If you cache with a dog, let me know. I used to. Sadly, she's moved on over the Rainbow Bridge, but someday we might have another geo mutt that I'll be caching with. But I'd love to know if you've got a geo dog that you cache with. So this is trackable, and it's also magnetic. It has a little magnet on the backside, and they do come in multiple pieces that you can put them together. So check those out over at geocaching.com to get some of the other ones. But as a distributor of geocaching.com, we're able to buy in bulk and actually partner with them on a lot of trackables that they do. So we can partner with them. So we get our share of the ones that we need, and then they have the ones that they need and the other parts too. So check these out at HQ. We didn't carry any of the other ones at our store, but we might. People really like them. I really liked them. I thought they were pretty cute. So that was the add-on trackable, and that's actually what came in the October Cache Crate. So we've got, again, the big item was the t-shirt, the geocaching defined t-shirt here, and in time color, 100% cotton. These are super soft, super comfortable. I sleep in mine occasionally. They're really comfortable. I really like these. And then they had a matching sticker. We got 2 stickers as well. You can put these anywhere. You can put them on a water bottle. You can put them on a geocache if you want to. Put them on your computer. You can use them as swag. They're vinyl. They're not the paper kinds. These are the nice stickers. They've got a peel off back on them. So might even go in a swamp. You got, they're approved for outdoor use. Let me put it that way. So these are really good stickers. And then, here it is. Got the doohickey, which is super useful while you are out caching. It's always good to have a multi-tool of any sort. And we do try to get out some sprinkled throughout the years. Some of the really cool, most useful, and easiest to carry tots. Probably not going to ship you a ladder. You're on your own there. That's not going to fit in our bags. A ladder's not going to fit in the bag or the box, but these do. They definitely do. And then we've got the Honey Stinger Energy Waffle, which Nicole does share with us that it is swamp approved. So I love that, Nicole. Thank you for saying that. Yeah, these are great. And they have all sorts of different flavors as well. So be sure you can always go to Honey Stinger and see the different waffles that they have, and some of the different bars. They also have larger bars, which are Hero Crate members got. I'll be doing an unboxing on the Hero Crate here. I think that's going to be next week, actually. And different energy chews and even things you can add just to water to get your electrolytes up and that sort of thing. So cool. So that is what came in the cache crate. Oops. And the tracker. I need 3 arms for this, guys. Let me put that on the back. There we go. So all that is what came in the September 2025 cache crate. So I'm going to go above and beyond, and I wanted to show you a couple other things that we also have shipped out to our members. So I mentioned our t-shirt club. We have a t-shirt club, and that is just one thing. You just get a t-shirt. So if you're good on gear, you're stocked up, but you're a little low on your geocaching wardrobe, or perhaps you want to extend it or gift it to somebody, we do have our t-shirt club. And then we also have a combo crate where you can get both of those together. And that's a really good savings. And it's also better on our environment, on our carbon footprint. We're just sending one box to you. So it'd be the cache crate plus the t-shirt. And you're going to be saving, I think it's around $6 on bundling those together, and also just one shipping cost as well. So for the same month, September, we shipped this t-shirt. So it's the Adventure t-shirt, and it's much put together, much like this one, our Geocacher t-shirt. So it's Adventure defined. And it's a thrilling pursuit of hidden treasure, right? Hidden treasures using GPS, wit, and grit, what it says here. And see also geocaching. And of course spells it all out here. So it's a tie-in with adventure and geocaching. This is the exact same Bella Canvas 100% ring spun cotton, super comfy, not too clingy, I don't think. And it's all the unisex. So it's got the longer, more comfortable, I think they're more comfortable arms for the unisex sizes. And so this is clay colored and this is time colored. And these actually complement each other really well. We're moving into fall. And so I wanted to bring in some of the fall colors of what geocaching is all about. I think all of our members currently, yes, all. I don't believe we have any in Australia or down under at this time. We have in the past had quite a few actually, but I know shipping costs internationally and stupid tariffs and duties and things have gotten a little challenging, but we wanted to go with some of the really nice fall colors. So these two complemented each other really well. So if you are a member of the combo crate, you got both t-shirts. So you got this one that came in your cash crate, and then this was the t-shirt club or combo crate t-shirt. And that also comes with an insert. So the combo crate members got the two inserts, and the cash crate or the t-shirt club received this one as well. And they're even themed together as well. So you've got the similar colors, the light fall colors here. And then this is what is actually on the shirt. So it's bold journey, often into the unknown, especially when it leads to hidden geocaches. This is what adventure is. So this month's shirt is a celebration of everything geocaching. Stands for discovery, exploration, and the thrill of the hunt. With its vintage style clay color, it's kind of vintage, isn't it? It's not red, it's not pink, it's not quite terracotta, but it's right on the edge there. It's clay. I love it. Kind of reminds me of the red dirt in Hawaii and some other places in the world that have a red dirt. So it's kind of a clay-like composition. That's the color. And black text. This one's perfect for fall hiking, puzzle solving at events. I love puzzle solving events. Those are fun ones to get together. And logging an FTF on a crisp September morning. It's an adventure, right? So why we chose this theme. So this is all on your insert here, but I'll go ahead and read it. We wanted to highlight the spirit of adventure that geocachers like you embody every day, whether you're climbing a tree, paddling to a cache, or solving that tricky multi. This shirt is your badge of boldness, your adventure shirt. So happy caching. And then, of course, on the bottom here, we always include the month and the year, so you know what goes with what. So that's the insert for this one for the September t-shirt. And we're actually going to be making our October t-shirts tomorrow, and they'll be shipping out early next week. Super excited for that. Getting those out, and also our cash crates. Before I talk about that, though, I did have one other thing I wanted to reveal for you guys. And that's our Cashkins of the Month Club. And so that is $8 a month. And it goes out the first, about the first 7-8 days, the first full week of every month. And this month for October, it's brand new Cashkins. It's the Owl Cashkins. And it's not even on our website yet. So our Cashkins Club members, they always get first dibs on any of our new Cashkins that we send out. So these all went out last week. Yeah, over a week ago. We got these shipped out. And just to let you know how they work. You can attach a hitchhiker. They do come with their regular Cashkin. They're trackable. And they've got the little ball chain attachment there, so you can attach something else to them. And these actually come in the mail. So again, more happy mail. We just fold them up into a trifold, and they come in a rather plain envelope. And that's how we keep our costs down. They are only available in the U.S. Just because international shipping it just doesn't make sense for these. But our Cashkins Club, and here's the little guy. They just come in a regular envelope every month. So our Cashkin Club member, they should have them already. And we'll be getting these on our website soon. And you can also find them soon at HQ. This is another one that we partnered with over at HQ with our owl design. So, but again, our Cashkins Club members, they get everything first. So hasn't hit the internet at all. So yeah, he's really cute little guy. I don't know if you can see that, I hope. Yeah. So brand new Cashkins. And stay tuned. There's more brand new Cashkins coming out. We've got another one coming very soon. And then there's going to be a couple more towards the end of the year as well. So yeah, we're super excited. All right, so sneak peek. Who's ready for a sneak peek on this month? Starting shipping tomorrow, our Cash Crate. I've got a little tiny sneak peek for you. You ready? Trick or treat. These are so cute. I don't know if you ever had one of these when you were a kid growing up. Of course, they're a little bit bigger. Mine was, but I just thought these were super cute and wanted to include them. So this is the only thing I'm going to show you. This is a sneak peek as to what's going to be shipping out this month in the Cash Crates. But plenty more other items that are going to be going in. Actually, it's quite a bit. And we're excited to be getting some of these out. And some are brand new. I don't believe they've been ever seen before as an item or two. So Nicole, I think, is getting excited. Yep. I just thought these were awfully cute. I suppose in a way you could incorporate this into a geocache. There's no lid, so it couldn't be the cache itself, but it could be incorporated somehow if you wanted to do that. Or just as fun swag, party gifts, I don't know. There's lots of different things that you can do with these little guys, but every Cash Crate member will be finding one of these in their Cash Crate, along with a lot of other really cool stuff. Yeah, Nicole, love it. Awesome. Well, I'm not seeing any particular questions. So if you are watching this on replay, feel free to type in any questions. I'll go back and check on this over on YouTube and or Facebook. Unfortunately, on Facebook, they now institute Facebook Lives only last 30 days. But 30 days, I'll be definitely checking between now and then. And then luckily YouTube, which we are streaming to as well, which Nicole is, you can tell because she's got right here, I think you can see my little mouse on there, I'm not sure. It has a little YouTube icon, so she's watching us on YouTube. They stay forever, which is what I like for sure. And she's saying, what was that, trick or treat? Oh, always treats, no tricks. Yes, very good. Unfortunately, I'm going to be traveling this year on Halloween. So we're actually looking to hopefully publish and host an event. We're going to be up towards Northwest Arkansas over Halloween. So I won't be handing out candy at home. But do have a house sitter, but I'm not going to make her hand out candy. Yeah, I guess it'll just be no tricks or treats at our place. But yeah, so happy Halloween, everybody. So Cash Crate members, thank you for joining me. And it was been fun unboxing everything that came in the Cash Crate. All my big handfuls here of good, fun stuff. And then, of course, the t-shirt for the T-shirt Club, the combo crate. And then, where to go? Oh, here we go. And then the Cashkins Club as well with the owl. Oh, I do have one other membership that I didn't even mention, which is our Cash Track Club. And, you know, I talked about the add-on trackable that for an additional $8, $8 in your Cash Crate. But if you want just the trackable, they're a little bit more because we have to ship them separately. And so they're $12. And it's a mix of coins and tags and different trackables. So that's called the Cash Track Club. And so these ship out separately to all of those dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of members that we have. So, and I'm actually getting those together today for October. But no spoilers, but it's something brand new. Again, never seen before. It's something that we made here at Cash Advance and with our partners with Compass Creek, which is a company I also own. So it's my company too. And yeah, super excited about getting that new trackable out in the hands of our Cash Track members. And those also ship in the middle of the month along with our Cash Crates and T-shirt Club. So Nicole, thank you so much. Definitely safe travels. Yeah, I'll be heading down middle of the week, Thursday, I think, right before Halloween. Kid Vegas 19 is actually down there for work. And so I'm going down to play. and spend a little bit of time down there. So I'm excited to explore a little bit more around Arkansas. Again, that's another state that I've just kind of tiptoed into and found a cache or two and tiptoed back out just to get the souvenir and fill in my map. So I'm looking forward to doing a little more exploration and having some fun. All right, well, thank you everybody for joining me for our Cache Crate unboxing for September of 2025. Yeah, I got my year right. I hope you love seeing all the gear and goodies that we curated this month to make your geocaching adventures even more fun and functional. So if you're not a subscriber yet, of course, you can always want to, let me back up and say that again. We don't always open it up to new members, but we are in an open enrollment period right now. So we have to cap it so we know exactly how many people we are curating for. However, it's too late to get the October crate, I believe. I hope I'm not lying. Yeah, today's 16th. So midnight on the 14th is the cutoff for that month's particular cache crate. But if you wanted to join anytime, while we're open, if you join today, you would be getting the November crate first. Although if you wanted to join the Cashkins Club, since that one goes out the first of the month, that deadline is actually the end of the month. So yeah, so anyway, you just go to cachecrate.com. Let me put that up here. I think I've got that. Yeah. Cachecrate.com is where you go, and that's where you can find out about all of our different subscriptions and how they all work, and then choose the one that's best for you. We've got it all outlined of whose it's for, what you get. We even have a big graphic where you can see all the different benefits and time they ship and everything about each particular plan that we have. And a lot of our members actually get multiple plans. We have folks that get the Cache Crate, they get the Hero Crate, they get the Cashkins Club, and then maybe they get the T-shirt Club as well. So lots of options there. And because we know cachers come in all sizes and flavors, and we all have different needs as we go through our caching career. So that's where you go for that. It's definitely where you go if you love gear. And don't forget that we also include exclusive items, and sometimes they never hit the shop, just like some of these other things that I was talking about today. We'll probably never have them in our retail store. So it's exclusive just to our Cache Crate members, and possibly even just to our T-shirt club members. And so subscribing is really the best way not to miss out. Again, some of these things are one and done, especially made just for our members. And so the only way to get them is to actually be a subscriber and get them on your next shipment. So if you're watching on replay, feel free to drop your favorite item. We'd love to know what was your favorite thing this month's crate in the comments. And, I do read them for sure. I was just talking about that. So thanks for tuning in, and whether live or on replay. And I'll be back next Thursday, same time. Same cache time, same cache channel here, wherever you're watching us on, either Facebook or YouTube. And so hit that reminder and follow so you don't miss our next adventure. So until then, happy caching. And remember, you never know what you'll find out caching, right? Or in your mailbox. All right, take care, everybody. Thank you all so much. Let me see, didn't last minute, no last minute comments. So safe travels, happy caching, and enjoy, everybody. Bye-bye.